It is suitable for global operations because of its accounting standards and the ability to manage worldwide clients and resources. ERP also assists the improvement of the supply, demand linkage with the remote location and branches in different countries. With an integrated information system, accounting data might not be current, and this can cause problems when trying to make operational decisions, such as granting credits. Data can also be inaccurate because of weaknesses in unintegrated system, and this problem can be an effect on decision making and therefore on profitability, while decision making is an important role for a company.
It is crucial that we should look into the business process of BreadTalk and gain in-depth knowledge of how the company operates. We'll be talking about procurement, accounting, and a bit of fulfillment process to show you how it works. Firstly, procurement. It basically means how BreadTalk buy its materials from the suppliers for their bread, cakes, buns, and pastries. It goes through 4 basic processes. Firstly, the warehouse department will create a purchase requisition to the purchasing department to obtain the resources needed to be stored in the warehouse. BreadTalk has a central purchasing department where they will purchase bulk amounts of resources to enjoy bulk discount. The materials will then be distributed through to its different retail outlets. The warehouse department will order materials like flour, eggs, butter, sugar, salt, and fixed assets like oven, shelves, and utensils. After the requisition is validated, the purchase department will create and send out the purchase order to its designated suppliers. Delivery from the suppliers will begin from there. For example, the flour supplier will receive the purchase order and they will deliver the required flour to BreadTalk's warehouse. This is where the accounting process happens. After BreadTalk's warehouse receives the flour, the assets account will be debited in the ledger, indicating that the flour in the warehouse has increased due to the purchase order. The flour supplier will then send out the invoice to BreadTalk's accounting department. If BreadTalk has sufficient cash in the bank, they will proceed to send the payment to the flour supplier with a check. The accounting department will credit the accounts payable account to indicate that the flour received is bought on credit. When the flour supplier deposits the check into the bank account of BreadTalk will be credited. The accounting department will then balance off the account payable account as BreadTalk no longer owe any payment to the flour supplier. That's the procurement process that BreadTalk will go through for every purchase made. To recap, procurement is a 4-step process of creating purchase requisition, creating and sending out purchase order, receive materials, and receiving invoice and sending payments. Let's talk about the fulfillment process of BreadTalk. Fulfillment means how BreadTalk sell its goods and how their revenue is generated from. Fulfillment takes place when the bread and pastries are sold to customers at BreadTalk outlets. The money received is then consolidated and delivered to the accounting department. The accounting process is integrated in as BreadTalk needs to manage their revenue to maintain a healthy business. The fulfillment process starts with the factory baking for the orders that are received by BreadTalk, for special orders and simply to stock up the BreadTalk stores with the items that are lacking or are supplied on a daily basis like fresh bread. BreadTalk needs to retrieve materials from the warehouse to be used to make the bread, cakes, buns, and pastries that BreadTalk sells by sending a material order. After the approval for the retrievement of materials from the warehouse, the materials are then sent to the factory for the baking of the products.
Created using Powtoon.